Hello friends, today let's talk about something we all have an opinion on, our education system. In India, education is not just about learning, it is a battlefield. It is a race where millions of kids run, often without knowing why they are running. For a typical Indian family, a child's education is the biggest investment. It is the golden ticket, a better life, a stable job, respect in society. Parents will sell their land, take huge loans, make incredible sacrifices, all for this one dream. The pressure starts early, almost as soon as a child learns to talk. The question isn't, what does my child love to do? But what will my child become? An engineer, a doctor? This singular focus shapes the entire journey. The journey itself is long and divided into several stages. It all begins with preschool, or what we fondly call play school. Don't be fooled by the name. There is often very little play involved. For many 3-year-olds, it's their first taste of structured learning. Now, let's untangle the web of school boards in India. Imagine you are buying a phone. You have different brands, right? Apple, Samsung, Google. Each has its own features and ecosystem. School boards are something like that. The most famous one is CBSE, the Central Board of Secondary Education. This is the national board, managed by the central government. Most kids in India follow this. Its curriculum is standardized across the country. That's a big help for kids whose parents have transferable jobs. The CBSE syllabus is also closely aligned with major competitive exams like the JEE and NEET. Then there is the ICSE, or Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. Think of this as the slightly more premium international cousin. It has a stronger emphasis on English language and literature. Besides these two big players, every state in India has its own state board. These boards cater to the vast majority of students in their states. So which board is the best? Honestly, there is no simple answer. Let's talk about another big division in Indian education, the gap between public and private schools. On one side, you have government schools, also known as public schools. These are run by the central governments and are supposed to provide free education for everyone, regardless of their financial background. These schools are the backbone of our country's education system, reaching the remotest villages. However, the reality is often quite different. On the other side of the spectrum are the private schools. These are the institutions that have mushroomed in every city and town, with their shiny buildings, smart uniforms. For India's growing middle class, sending their children to a private school has become a status symbol. Better infrastructure, smaller class sizes. It's almost like we have two different education systems running in parallel. This is not the India we want. After 12 years of slogging through school, you would think the race is over. But no, the biggest and most brutal battle is yet to come. The college entrance exams. JEE, NEET, CLAT, NID, NIFT. These exams are the great filters. Weed out millions, select a lucky few. The preparation is an industry. Kota, Rajasthan, a factory town for ranks. Indian institutes of technology, like winning the lottery. What about the rest? Strengths, challenges. Your future shouldn't depend on school type or ability to pay for coaching. Education should free people, not cause stress and inequality.